Travel Review Tuesday number 10, Australia. Wow, my 10th country. In Australia, we went to Sydney for over a week, went to the Blue Mountains to do some hiking, and we also visited the capital, Canberra. Australia is huge, so I didn't even scratch the surface of visiting the entire country, but it was still a great snapshot into the culture there, and I really loved Australia because the locals were so friendly and laid back, and it was just a great experience overall. And for starters, Sydney definitely lived up to the hype as a city. I really loved taking the ferries all around. The harbor was just so cool with the bridge and the opera house. Plus, going out to Bondi Beach was an iconic experience that I've always wanted to have. But for me, the highlight of my trip to Australia was definitely the Blue Mountains. The hiking there was amazing. We took the world's steepest cable car, which was a cool experience. And just hiking around there was just awesome if you're a nature lover. And as for Canberra, I didn't find it as exciting or cool as the Blue Mountains or Sydney, but it was still an interesting place to visit. It's very nice, but it's mostly more for government buildings in the capital city. So I didn't think it was as engaging as the other two places. And now on the negative side of things, there's some tips you should know before going to Australia. And it's the two main things that a lot of people already talk about and know. The first is that it's just so far away from a lot of the world. You're coming from the Americas, you're coming from Europe. It's very far away and you're gonna have to do a long haul flight, also an expensive flight to get there. And the second one is after that long journey and cost just to get to Australia, it's also a very expensive destination overall while you're there. And it's just not a great budget destination. It's such a cool place to go and I highly recommend you do, but it's not for someone who's looking for a shoestring budget while traveling. Otherwise, Australia is definitely a place you need to visit.